Okay, questions people are asking. There's Mickey Mickey. So somebody asked me, what's the beeping noise? It's the car. Mickey, Lily, quit. Oh my God, these two. Until that part gets replaced, it will not stop beeping. So they've done everything they could to try to disable it. They can't. Okay. That will beep when the car is turned on. Until that's replaced, it will continue that beeping sound. I have a massive headache this morning. Now, last night we stayed in here, but I did not have the engine running. I was going to turn it on last night. I turned it on, but came check engine light and the thing for your oil, so I turned it off. And we were fine. I have my blankets here, so we were fine. And I didn't have the beeping, but this morning when I got up, you know, it was cold, so I turned on the car for a while and heated it up in here, and then took the dogs for their walk this morning. Then let's see, what else was being asked? Oh, about the recall. The recall was in 2012, okay? It's not now. They only have that for so many months, that when you buy the car and there's some sort of a recall, something to be replaced, but the guy who had this before didn't do it. So, you know, after a time they take that off and then you have to pay for the part. So that's why. They only do those recalls on a new vehicle when it's come out or something, you know, but after so much time, then they take that off and then you're responsible for it yourself. Where I bought it from. I didn't buy it from a Toyota dealership, okay? So, yeah, and I bought it the day before Thanksgiving, okay? And they had this thing that if you drive it more than 200 miles, you lose the warranty. You can have it up to, 6 days or 200 miles. Why live further than 200 miles away? So I was just screwed when it came to taking it back to have it looked at, because nobody was there on Thanksgiving. Although the manager said, oh, if there's anything, I'll come in and open it up. Thanksgiving. Yeah, no, couldn't get a hold of anybody. So they're just now coming in to open the dealership here. So yeah, no, I wasn't able to have it looked at, wasn't able to talk to anybody. You know, when I went to look at the car, they didn't bring it for me to look at until it was dark. Yeah. So they did some funky things with that. You know, I got there and I had to wait like 3 hours to look at the car. Yeah. And by the time they brought it, it's like 8:30 at night and they're closing in like a half an hour. So it was just, the whole thing, the way they did it was disreputable. Okay. So that's where that's at. What to do. But even with that, and having to pay this part, you know, $4,000 to get this where it needs to be, that's still a decent price for these types of cars because they don't make them anymore. So, you know, I'm not going to argue about it too much. But that's one thing to check. If you're looking at a Prius V, now I did see a few online. Oh, got the sun coming in right now. I did see a few online for sale. They're great cars, but make sure the ABS thing is not, light is not on. Okay. All of the lights came on this when I was about an hour away from the dealership, and they're already closed, and it's Thanksgiving the next day. Okay. And I was freaking out when they came on because I was like, oh my God, you know, I pulled over. I didn't know if I could drive it or what. But yeah, totally drivable. So everybody's starting to come in. Mickey. Oh, that barking. He's just so loud. Mickey, quit. Oh my God. It's the worst when you have a massive headache and then you've got Mickey back there barking his head off. Mickey, quit. So this morning when they get in, Mickey, that's enough. Enough. I mean, I love him to death, but the barking and the pulling when you're walking him, quit. Enough, Mickey. Come on, quit. Quit. Gets to be too much sometimes. I'm going to take some Advil. I have a massive headache this morning. So I think this morning when they get in, I'm going to ask him to use a loaner car so I can go get some coffee. So we'll see. So I think that's what I'm going to do this morning. I'll get a loaner car and go grab some coffee quick. I have got tension headache. My things back here are like this. The muscles are like, yeah. Oh, somebody asked me, why don't I go get a hotel? Yeah, I could have got a loaner car, but I don't like hotels. I don't like hotels. I would rather stay in here than stay in a hotel. So, yeah. That's where that's at. And what was it? They were asking me about the food that I ate yesterday. What was it? The question about that. It was one of those dried things that you take camping and you just add a cup and a half of boiling water to it. So, yeah, that's what I had. Easy breezy to do in here. Oh, my muscles so sore today. Oh, I know another question. Somebody was asking me if my daughter's a musician. No, it's her husband. Her husband has the band Stabbing Westward. And so they're they've been around for a long time, I guess, Stabbing Westward, and they did have one great big hit. And so they're, I guess they had stopped making music for a little while, but now they're making new albums again, and they do have a following. You know, they have a pretty big following. So, her husband he's the originator of the band, and he plays keyboards and does that. And so she goes with them and does the merchandise sales and that type of things. Now, she was dating a guy before that, and she did go up on stage and acted like she was playing the keyboards, but she's not a musician. So yeah, she did go on stage, but no, she doesn't. She's not a musician. No. But yeah. Oh. So that's about it. I think I've answered all the questions that people asked. Yeah. So that's about it. It's just waiting for that part. And oh, the great thing is, I was going to put a film out yesterday, but I didn't do it. The guys here, they're so sweet here. When the parts guy came yesterday afternoon, the guy here at the service department explained the situation and asked if they could bring the part in the morning, this morning, instead of late in the afternoon, so they could get me worked on and get me out of here, get me on the road again. So that's very nice of them, and I think the parts guy said he would bring the part over this morning. And then yesterday afternoon, they were asking me, do you need to go anywhere? Can we take you somewhere? Can we, you know? And so one of the guys here did take me down, and I got some stuff to make a sandwich. All they had was bologna there, but that's fine. So I got some sandwich bologna, and I do have peanut butter in here. And so I did get stuff that I can make quick sandwich. So that was nice of him, and I got an A&W sugar-free because they didn't have other drinks that I usually have there. But that was very nice of him to run me down there and bring me back. You know, this has been a very nice dealership. Everybody here has been very sweet, very, very nice people. So I can't complain. And you know, they're doing decent on that part. That component is expensive. Okay, it's if I would have been in Las Cruces, it would have cost me more than it's costing me here. They would have charged me way more. They're charging me $1,300 for that component here. There it would have been $1,700. Okay. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, and somebody was asking me about, have I looked at VWs that have these pop-up? I don't like the pop-up things. It gets, you know, those can get moldy, and then you have to change that, you know, it rots out, that canvas material and stuff rots out. And you don't have the reason that I have this, you know, say asking me about standing up in there. If I went to stand up, I'd take my Road Trek. I do have a Road Trek, okay? I have a Class B, but you get 15 miles to the gallon, okay? Whereas this, you know, even with running it all night and having the climate control, I get 30 miles to the gallon, at least, okay? So, yeah, that's why I don't take the Road Trek. I do have a van, Okay. I have a van. It's got a composting toilet in it. It's got everything you need in it. But I'd rather take this one because I can go more places with it than I can take the van. It's easier driving on the road in high wind areas. This I can take a bit off-road, and I've got the climate control all night. Okay? So that's why I prefer this over the van. Okay? So I think that's all of the questions. Yeah. I think that's all of them. So I think I'll go in and see the guy and ask him if I can use a loaner vehicle so I can go grab some coffee. I need my coffee. I didn't have my coffee yesterday. I'm like, I need my coffee. Yeah, I can make my regular coffee here, but it's not the same as getting your latte and stuff. So I do want to go get a coffee this morning. Oh. And so hopefully we're on the road pretty soon. We'll see. Yeah, having a massive headache is definitely not fun. I had a headache all day yesterday as well. So we'll see. Hopefully the coffee helps with that. Whew. So on that note, I'll leave that here. And we'll see you online. I'm going to put that thing up in this window so it doesn't get too hot in here. Maybe open the windows a little bit. I think I will do that. I think I will open this windows a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit. I would open the skylight a little bit, but the minute you turn off the engine, that automatically closes. I guess it's a safety feature. And that beeping. Is too much. So I'll turn this off again. I don't want to run that engine anyway this morning because they're going to work on it, and so I don't want that engine hot. When that component gets here, I want them to be able to work on it right away. Security system, always on the alert. Look at this. Looks one way, looks the other way, looks at the heat constantly. He takes his job seriously. Yeah, Mr. Mickey. Well, let me go in there and talk to this guy about getting a loaner car this morning. So we'll see you online. Miss Lily, what are you looking for, Miss Lily? Hey, Miss Lily Boom Boom. Troublemakers, I'm telling you. Oh, come on. And now this thing won't shut off. Are you kidding me? I can't get this to shut off now. Oh, this is unbelievable. Sorry about that. Okay. It won't shut off. Oh, this is